you so quiet? There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. But, let's see. Where we left off last time is the group here being in the middle of the street after a massive explosion followed by a crisis. People were in turmoil, and we found that a number of the Shadow Elves started turning. You ended up fighting quite a few shadows, as well as the three elders stacked on top of each other in three crows in a trench coat fashion, creating a Nightwalker. I did anticipate that.
This was all extra information. I'm sorry. The Nightwalker was 3 elders in a trench coat?
Yeah, all the Shadow Elf elders were like put together into a giant Nightwalker.
Jesus.
And that's what you guys, I want to say killed. That's what you guys killed.
Oh dear.
So, good job for that. But you did pick up a little bit of items from that, as well as a level. Has everyone qualified in that they have a level, just to be sure?
Yep, I've stuck my level in.
Okay.
I believe I have.
Okay.
What level are we?
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
We're 12, right?
I think so.
Okay, then we're good.
Actually, I think you are 13. Because you gained a level before, remember?
Did I?
From the cards, and then... Oh, no, you never activated Comet. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm emotionally very behind. I apparently 11.
Sorry, Landon, what? You cut out.
Apparently I'm emotionally very behind, because apparently we're level 11, and I thought we were level 9.
No,
I think you're level 11 right now.
You're level 11
I think we're...
because, remember, I gave you all a level beforehand, which leveled you up to 10, and then we got a level after this fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that should be 11, and then Bone should have 1 extra just because of the cards. So,
So she's at 12, not 13.
Yes. So, everyone's 11, and we have 1 person at 12. There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so Shadow Elves rose up against people. We fought Nightwalker that was actually elders,
So,
and now...
The Shadow Elves
okay,
did
cool.
not technically rise up. It does seem that quite a few of them were brought close to death.
Oh.
And they were forcefully turned. And as a result, though, the townspeople don't really understand a lot of this. And they're kind of on edge towards a lot of the Shadow Elves now.
Well, yikes.
I will let you guys take over from here. If you want to do a perception, see your surroundings right now, feel free. But the floor is yours.
I rolled for perception. I got a 24.
Hooray, beefy perception roll. Okay. Oh,
I got
before
I got a 17 plus 6.
Okay, nice. 24 and a 23. Good. 20. God damn, you guys are rolling high for perception tonight. This is good.
I didn't come here to fuck around.
Let me roll my perception.
Before we started, I rolled
16.
a d20 just to get a roll out. I was looking at my new die, and I rolled a nat 20, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? The rest of my roll's gonna suck tonight." And this is another good one, so let's watch my rolls get slowly worse and worse as the night progresses.
I'm liking the background though on your page now, Bone.
Oh, you can see it too?
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
But let's see. I'll start with a 16. You did manage to save Bema's father, who is on death row. He's covered in blood with his throat slashed, but he is still conscious. So that's what you can gather with a 16. The rest of the people, you can also gather the fact that the townsfolk are... Quite a few of them are scared, and there are a number that are actually aggressive, trying to get a good look at the elders. A lot of them are sneering and jeering, and, how could you keep such demons in our peaceful town? They're even mad at the mayor at this point, whom they used to trust. So, that's not too good. And for the people who have rolled higher than a 24 and up, you can tell that the Nightwalker itself seemed to have come from the entryway to the Undercity. The door has been busted open, and it seemed to have been walking around for probably about an hour or so before you found it. And
Wait, I'm sorry. What has been walking around?
sorry,
What has been walking around that we noticed?
the Nightwalker that you guys killed. Before you found it, it looked like it was outside and walking around for a bit.
Giant black thing.
I will give you visual representation while I continue with this. The Undercity, though, does look like it had quite a few issues because the pathway all the way inside is completely pitch black. There's no torches anymore.
I wonder if I can light that up.
And I will tell you, you do seem to see a lot of dark fluid. Possibly, actually, since you guys rolled high in perception, I'll tell you it's blood. There's a lot of blood.
Jesus.
Well,
And that's the thing that crawled out of the Undercity. So, have fun.
Wait, blood crawled out?
If you go to a general, that first link is your Nightwalker. And yes, that is an actual size compared to the human.
Or
So you guys fucking deck that thing. But you hear moaning, very pained moaning from deep inside the caverns, which you can no longer see. And it's, aside from that, very eerie feeling. Something is
Well-
very amiss.
Ishmael, being the cleric that he is going to call into the cavern with thaumaturgy to see if it responds to the sound of his voice.
Okay. So you call into the cavern, and you are met with nothing that is audible above the upset townsfolk.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I want to attempt something, Les.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use my Shadow Walk ability to enter the Shadow Realm. Like
The
plane
Shadow
of,
Realm?
The Plane of Shadows.
Okay.
And see if I can see anything through there.
Are you basically trying to get dark vision?
No, so you know how like these, you know how like the Shadow Fae or Shadow Elves come from the Plane of Shadows?
Yeah.
My ability that I gained allows me to go into that domain at will 3 times a day.
Okay, so you went to the Shadowfell, but there's
I want to see
nothing.
I want to see if there's something that's in the Shadowfell that is making that audible noise.
Oh, okay. The equivalent realm for the Shadowfell, there is nothing. Ironically, the Shadowfell seems more pleasant than reality at the moment, because the Shadowfell is supposed to be the opposite of what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It seems very happy-go-lucky, and it seems more like the town when you guys first arrived.
So would I disappear from sight for a moment, or would I just like be standing there?
You do disappear from sight for a moment, in which case I will also move to someone else. In the meantime. Oh, by the way, before I forget, did a couple of people did an investigation on the body last time? And I don't remember who actually gained items. I know Bone did, I think Sapphire did.
So it was me, Bone, and Sapphire.
Okay.
Bone had gotten a crystal, Sapphire got a crystal, Sapphire used the crystals to put on through their daggers. I used the crystal to manufacture some poisonous liquid that does the
That's
same
right.
damage as the Nightwalker. Bone, I don't know what they did with it.
Actually,
I didn't get a crystal. I got shadow orbs.
that's right. You got shadow orbs, which you remember what they're used for, right?
Nope.
Okay. The shadow orbs you can use to do one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
You can have someone make them into a portable hole because you got enough, or you can have a black rune stone from a shadow elf, which allows you to travel to the Shadowfell via portal.
Okay, thank you. It's in my notes now.
So, for the rest of you that have not done anything yet, which would be Landon and Bone, what are you guys doing?
I think I'm honestly like I'm just like with Ishmael at this point, kind of sort of kind of keeping my guard up, like because I don't trust any of the people in the city at this point, especially because like me and Sapphire, we kind of look adjacent to the people, like to the we kind of look a little bit like the Shadow Elves.
Yeah,
just with a different color palette.
That's true.
So I'm just kind of keeping my guard up, and I'm just with Ishmael at this point.
That's fair. I will say quite a bit in keeping that in mind. There is quite a bit of aggression pointed towards you and Sapphire. But the hello, Deimos. So you haven't missed too much. I just mentioned a small recap of what happened last time, killing the Nightwalker and whatever. And people are kind of inspecting the Undercity, where it looks like it came from. Visibility has been lost down there. There's no torches anymore, and there's a lot of blood splatter. Plus, the humans and various other races up top do not seem to trust the Shadow Elves anymore because the Nightwalker basically dissipated into the 3 Shadow Elf Elders. So, now with that quick catch up, how close are you, by the way, to the opening, Landon?
I mean, I'm probably like a good, like maybe 10, 15 feet away.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay. Bone, you? How far are you from the door?
I don't know how far I am from the door, but I do know I had some distance between myself and the supposed Nightwalker since I was working at a ranged distance.
Okay. I'll say you're a little bit further away than Ishmael and Landon are from the door. You two, though, you managed to notice something. It's a very familiar look. It looks like a red cloak, and it just dashes past the bottom half of the staircase in the Undercity.
Vivian?
Make a history check for me.
Would I see this?
No, because you're in the Shadowfall right now.
Oh.
Something's wrong over there.
History, not good. It's an 8 total. 9 minus 1.
8 total. Red is pretty. Red is very pretty. Ishmael,
Wait, I just want to confirm. Did you say bread?
red, like the color.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if it's a food thing.
Red is a nice color. I should wear more red. What do you think, babe?
I think red looks nice on you. Also, nat 20 for 24 total.
Oh shit! You got a nat 20 for a history. Okay. So you recognize it from 2 places. One, you recognize that there was someone standing near the docks when you guys were carrying out your plan and trying to face off with the mayor. There looked to be an individual who was standing by the water, by the docks, holding something. Like, it could have been bread loaf sized. But you haven't seen them since then. And I will say, because you nat 20'd it, you recognize the cloak even further. It's the same color of red that the Cerberus Assembly has on.
I will whisper all of this to Landon. Yes, red is totally your color, but I think that person had something to do with the Cerberus Assembly.
So, keeping this in mind, and
I don't think I was there for that.
I'll catch you up on it later. Basically, they're bad. Very, very bad.
Fair enough.
Deimos, your turn.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
I don't know where I was last left off.
In approximately the same area. You're just in the middle of a burning city.
Casually.
I think I was at the restaurant last time trying to save things.
Did you not join into the fight?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Well, you are saving materials, I guess.
I was trying to put out the fires, if I remember correctly. I was setting
That's
water buckets from the restaurants.
Yeah. Okay. So are you going to continue? Are you going to try and
I
meet up
mean,
with the crew?
are all the fires nearby me set up? Do I have a lot of water buckets ready?
You seem pretty prepared so far. The Benandolin store as well as the cafe seem in decent shape. The people are relatively safe.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna go see if there's anything else I can do to help anywhere else nearby.
Okay. You notice that the rest of the crew is in the middle of the street, but the people have been whirled into a frenzy, and you're not entirely sure why.
Strange. I'm gonna probably stop somebody and be like, what's happening?
Oh, are you with them? Are you with those dirty undercity folk?
I don't understand what that means.
The ones who've been burning the town, those dirty shadow elves.
No, I have been protecting town.
The man kind of looks around the corner, kind of glaring at the crater where the Nightwalker was, as well as the opening to the Undercity. I'm not sure why the mayor has been protecting them like this, but if they were always this dangerous, then they shouldn't have been here in the first place.
Are you having issue with Shadow Elf?
Yes. What
I
rock
don't
have you
think
been under?
Shadow Elf are the ones burning city.
What do you call that? He points over towards the Nightwalker and the 3 now deceased elders in the crater.
I call that a monster. That's not Shadow Elf.
It's very blatantly now the Shadow Elves, though.
It's not Shadow Elf. You racist. Go back into your home and don't speak. And I push him away and I continue moving forward.
Okay. All right. You make your way through the crowd.
Making my way through the crowd.
You find the rest of the group finally. Ishmael and Landon kind of standing relatively close to the door. But the passageway is very, very dark now.
Ishmael, what can I do to help?
Help? I don't know what you can do to help, to be complete.
What? You don't know? Shit.
No, I don't know. Looking into that place, well, I saw a cape, and that cape looked like the color of the Cerberus Assembly. You remember that, right?
Yes.
And remember that they were the one that tried to summon that giant god that we had to defeat. And apparently they're going about trying to summon like 3 different beings and whatever and all of that craziness. Well, they could technically be behind this, considering that those shadow elves didn't really do all of that destruction at their own will.
Okay.
So maybe if I go in there with you, I'll protect you and heal you in case you get hurt, and you'll protect me if we get through that dark passageway and figure out what that moaning is coming from.
I have no issue with this.
Okay.
Okay. You keep me safe, I keep you safe, buddy? Okay.
Yes.
Good talk.
We
I
can do
like-
this.
Pat him on the
Okay.
back.
I'd like you all to make a deck save.
Who exactly?
Me
And
too?
of course, you too, Landon.
Even me?
You make a con save.
I'm.
Me, Landon?
I'm.
No.
okay.
Everyone else who's not Ludwig can make a deck save. Ludwig, make a con save. There we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit! That's a nat 20 on
I got
D&D
it.
Nice,
Beyond.
Emma.
You can check it.
Beautiful.
Come on.
I have an 11.
Okay.
8 for bone.
You said a
Ooh,
deck
ooh.
save?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's also an 11.
Anyone who
Oh, wait,
is
shoot. I got an 11 check, not a save. I'll roll the save.
okay. Oof.
Did I just take the 11 check dead?
Big oof. Damn. All right. Anyone who scored under a 15,
Yeah, most of it.
you feel the earth rumble underneath your feet viciously.
Oh,
Damn.
what was that?
You get knocked on your ass.
Oh, wait, I have a question. Is this an effect that I can see?
What do you mean that you can see? Like you can see the source of?
Yeah. Well, I
No.
mean, it just, advantage on decks against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
I mean, you can definitely notice that the earth is shaking, but you don't know where it came from. So I will say that yes, it's visible. You have enough time to react to it.
Does that mean I can roll again?
Yeah, you can take another quick roll.
Cool. That one's much better. That one's an 18 plus 1.
Okay. So
Also,
you're
I'm gonna
fine.
get right back up.
Deimos is so heavy that he doesn't even give a fuck. The rest of you are knocked on your ass, and you take 4 damage.
Wait, so even
No,
with the concept.
I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, okay.
So-
sorry.
Ludwig, you didn't pass your score either, unfortunately,
Fuck me.
but you hear an ear-piercing shriek coming from the Underdark, but no one seems to notice it.
So, just so I'm clear here, it's called the Shadowfell, right?
Yes.
So
This is the Shadowfell.
So the Shadowfell, is it a whole separate domain, or is it kind of like just,
It's another
layer.
plane entirely.
or is it just like a layer that's across the material plane?
It's an inner world plane, just like the material world, but it is its own plane.
Okay, so everything looks different.
Everything is mirrored. It's exactly the same, but the opposite.
Okay, so everything like would look the same if I looked at the tavern. It looks like the tavern just swapped.
More or less.
And,
And yes, Sapphire, you can open up with a deck save because I'll say you're roughly in the same vicinity. But the shriek, it is mind-numbing. Like you kind of feel, if you had eyes, which I don't know if Warforged quite has eyes, it's kind of rolling up back in your head, and you're holding your head. It doesn't count as mental trauma, so, but it is disturbing, and it sends you reeling back into your plane.
I just appear out
Oh.
of nowhere.
Let's
Ah!
You, my dear friend, take 20 damage.
Oh, fuck me.
sorry.
The rest of you, what you see from this is just Ludwig appearing out of nowhere and being blasted back into a building.
Ah!
Oh,
Ow.
oh my gosh, let me help you with that.
You
Can
okay?
I use my holy symbol to heal 28 HP, 4 to bone, 4 to me, and 20 to Ludwig?
Sounds about right.
Yay, I can do that.
Yes, you can do that.
Cool. So I will do it. My holy symbol flashes as I get up off my arse, and I will heal him.
Sweet, sweet. So,
Oh, that was not a fun time going across that other dimension.
Are you okay, dude?
For there is a... Do you not hear the shrieking down there? Do you not hear the screams coming from that place? Can I roll a history on the shriek to see if I recognize it?
you can. And the rest of you, now that he mentioned that, I want you to roll another perception for me, really quickly.
15 for history.
Okay. So the history, it sounds, you don't know what exactly it is, but it sounds demonic.
That thing, the thing that's down there, it's...
27 perception.
It's horrid. Oh, so ungodly.
So,
perception.
anyone who's exceeded a 20 perception, I will say you do hear what sounds like a shriek of some kind, but it's not what Ludwig heard. It is instead what sounds like, regular mortals being rended limb from limb down below.
Sounds like
You hear the ripping of flesh and the tearing of sinew, and multiple people crying out in pain and asking for assistance.
If that is where that came from, I cannot imagine what is down there in that hellish place.
You also, for the rest of you who scored a 10 or above, Deimos, you're looking at your nose because you're still mystified by your mask.
Sounds about right.
You see Solani, who has also heard this noise and is heading down immediately.
Slondy, where are you going?
I can't just sit up here while hearing that. Like, people are below the ground, and on top of it not being safe up here, I can only imagine what's going on down there.
Hearing what?
She takes off rather immediately. She keeps in mind that the clinic is, vulnerable already. So.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's probably not...
Oh, I'm very sorry, Les. I'm sorry. I have another question.
Sure, no problem. Also, you're kind of cutting in and out, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm like moving places. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, so my channel divinity allows me to restore up to 55 as an action. It's not like a pool. So is there anybody else that needs healing?
Did we take a long rest before this game started?
Nope. You went straight
then
from the
I
Nightwalker
would need some healing, please.
Okay, how much do you need? I used 28 out of 55.
I'm down to 37 out of 76.
Okay, so then I will use the rest on you.
How much
So-
is that?
Well, let's see, 55. 27 health.
27? Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
So let's run down the line quick. What are people wanting to do here? Anyone who has any urgency for wanting to do anything?
I don't know what happened. I missed like an hour of it, so...
I want to like
Of
turn
half an
back
hour of it.
to her mother.
Uno momento. I'll fill in Safi really quick. After the Nightwalker fight, people not happy, thinking that the Shadow Elves are doing this. Large earthquake, lots of in-pain shrieking from down below. Cannot see what's going on there, but you think it has something to do with the Cerberus Assembly.
I want to turn back to the mother
Mhm.
and say, are you just going to let your daughter cascade herself down the stairs into that pit of where that thing crawled from?
She lets out a bit of a sigh and looks at you. As much as I would love to be down there, if I let all of these people go, they'll go down themselves and subsequently rip her to pieces. So I'm going to be up here, trying to contain the crowd.
Okay, God. I trust your judgment.
So Aricia is kind of preoccupied trying to calm everyone down for the moment. She can't go down herself. The Moonlit King, you see him leave. Doesn't say much of anything else.
Where are you going, sir?
He went to a
Okay.
portal.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then.
Oh, I'm gonna dash after Sylvany.
Okay. Whew. Anyone else want to go after Ishmael or no?
Yeah.
I'll follow him.
Obviously.
I wanna.
Pretty sure holding hands, so.
I wanna grab
Okay.
Deimos, like trot over to Deimos and be like,
Okay.
Deimos, where we have to go.
Where are we going?
We're going to save dear friend. Come along with me.
Okay. And I'm coming.
Bone?
I'll follow the pack.
Okie dokie. So I've got a semi-good feeling about how you guys are assorted right now. I'll say you're all in order from how you talked about it, about separated by 10 feet, except for Landon and Ishmael, who are probably hand in hand on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Where's Honey?
I'm gonna say Honey's with Bone. He's kind of backing up the party at this point.
It's with his
So-
mommy.
He's a good boy.
My best friend.
You guys head to the bottom of the stairs. It is slick. It's not super slippery, but it's very sticky. It feels like a mixture of slime and blood. Anyone who's got dark vision in here?
Most of us.
Yeah, I think almost all of us do.
Okay.
I want to cast dancing lights on myself since I do not have dark vision.
Okay. Fair. So now I'll say this is visible for all of you. There is a thin layer of grime, like greenish yellowy slime everywhere,
Ew.
as well as thick pools of black viscous blood. It looks like it's been, pouring out of something. It's coating the stairs, and as you step into it, it just kind of sticks to your shoes and your armor. You hear
And
something.
mine does itself.
You hear something being dragged from beneath you, but there's nothing in view.
Ominous. I guess let's keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like the only thing we can do.
You make it to the bottom. You still can't find Solani. She is out of view. But you do happen upon both the tunnel down to the clinic, as well as the 6 tunnels leading to the deeper portions of the Undercity. Anyone want to make a quick history check here?
Yep.
Out of Ludwig and Bone?
Yeah, I want to make a history check because this place seems familiar.
Yes, we have been down. However, my history is poopy. Yeah,
fuck
that's
me.
that's a
I
4.
got a 12.
Yeah, oopsie doopsie.
Okay. I'll be nice on this one and say I'll take your combined score between the two of you. You filling each other's gaps from memory. Things are starting to look a lot more like how they did at the bottom of the well.
I want to relay this to the party and say, for things are looking quite eerily similar from what we've been here before. I don't like the presence of this place.
You feel another earthquake, but it's not as strong as the one you felt up top. And you hear a kind of a slithering noise coming from tunnels 1 and 2. And coming from tunnels 5 and 6, you hear more groaning.
Oh, God.
Oh dear Lord.
It's what I think that is. If that is what I think that is, it better not be.
So, which doors have the groaning in them?
The last two.
Which ones have the slithering?
The first two.
I want to send an unseen servant as like a glowing white servant down the first hall and see how far it gets.
Okay. Can you see through it or no?
I mean, I can see it. I'm just making it like pure light. So like whatever is down there, don't be attracted to it first.
It walks down the hallway, and there doesn't seem to be any issue, but very weirdly, the light fades quicker than you would expect if it was just simply walking down the hallway.
Okay. And I also wish to cast Unseen Servant down the second hallway. No, not the second hallway, down the one of the moaning and groaning. Same thing.
Okay.
Bright white light, just kind of send it down walking, see how far it gets.
It walks through, but it seems to be... Which one? Tunnel 3 or Tunnel 4?
Whichever one.
It matters for this.
Oh, 3.
Okay. It makes it all the way inside. But the light is no longer in view. Rather deep tunnel.
Well, it appears that Tunnel 1, whatever that slithering thing is there might be something down there. As for the groaning, I think there's something already preoccupied.
So, party, thoughts?
Well, the safest option would look like it's... Which one did the one that it went down that it went to 3?
Oh, I'm sorry. The groaning was tunnels 5 and 6, so tunnel 5 is the one that went down.
Yeah, I meant to have it go down Tunnel 5 with the groaning.
Yeah. So it made it all the way in there. So.
Well, it looks like there's only one safe option. I think we should go down that one.
Okay.
The one that Logan went down, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. Bone, Deimos, Sapphire, thoughts?
I think we eventually.
I mean, I haven't
go to
really
the other
explored
one.
it.
That is true. Deimos doesn't have a good bearing around here. Sapphire?
I think that we're eventually gonna have to go through the other one, so it doesn't matter where we start.
That is also true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with majority.
Yeah, I think we can start anywhere, honestly.
I believe since 5 was the one with uncontested, I believe 5 is the first option we should go for.
Okay. So you guys head down Tunnel 5, and you see the unseen servant at the end, but it's standing next to a pile of something.
Oh no.
Could I perception check said something?
You can.
Can I direct,
I would also like to.
Can I direct the servant to pick it up?
You can. I'll let the perception go through first before it actually
Okay.
picks it up.
Nat 1 for not.
Nat 20.
Thank
Oh.
you.
At least someone made up for it. It
Wait,
looks like a giant lobster.
what the fuck?
Can it pick it up?
It attempts to pick it up, but is met with resistance.
Okay. Can I see where the lobster's head is?
Yes.
I want
Yes.
I want to direct the servant to go in front of it and like kind of like poke it.
Okay. All right. It immediately gets pinched by a giant pair of pincers,
Okay, it's aggressive.
and it subsequently tears off the limbs of your unseen servant before scuttling down deeper into the room.
Well, yikes. Looks like we're gonna have to follow it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you guys make it into the room, and I'll give you a free perception, at least for what's right next to you. Tunnel 6 is closed off by a giant pile of body parts. Heads, fingers, all the way down to, like, dismembered toes.
Could I
Oh god, is this gonna be the monster that we never actually fought?
I want to do
Ooh.
something. Can I try to investigate the body parts?
Guidance on that for you, so.
Thank you.
You know what? You can.
I
That's
don't
fine.
want to do anything to it. I don't want to touch it. I just want to investigate to see if it's alive, because if it's not, I'm going to leave something behind.
Okay.
Investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
23.
They're not alive, but
Yeah.
it does appear like there are more bodies than there are heads. In other words, something's been taking the heads.
Okay. Then
And it's a lot of shadow elves specifically.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a wooden box. And if you guys remember this, it's the same box that I kept the guy's stung from our very first game.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I
Oh.
still have it. I never turn in the bounty. So I'm gonna open the box. I'm gonna take the probably very fucking destroyed tongue and just put it with the rest of the body part. Put the box back in my bag.
Okay.
Then
This
that's no
was,
closure.
you know, I won't say that this was expected, but I actually do have a contingency for this.
What the fuck?
Out of the
Maybe do.
corner of your eye, you see the body parts start to move, but not in a living kind of manner.
Can I do something
Ew.
What about an unliving kind of matter,
before
huh?
we do anything?
Gotta finish here.
Yeah.
There looks to be a kind of energy emanating from it,
Oh.
and it creeps down across the floor, combining with the blood, and you can no longer see where it went.
Flesh slimes. Ew.
The body parts themselves are still there, but Sapphire, make a charisma save.
Ooh, no, that's a natural 1.
Oof.
For a 1. I don't have any modifiers.
A lot of naturals here tonight.
A lot
You
of natural.
see something out of the corner of your eye, and you are overcome by an absolutely overwhelming sense of dread.
Okay.
And you feel the compulsion to immediately dart in the opposite direction of this hallway.
I'm gonna yell out to the rest of the party. Hey guys, can we like not go there?
I don't know, they told me to go here.
Battle.
Do you need some help? I think I can cast a spell on you to ward you against that evil or whatever.
We
Would he
it's-
know that there's evil?
Maybe.
No, all you know is that something is very unsettling for Sapphire. Like,
He just kind of assumes that whatever he's walking into is evil, just
I
because
mean-
the whole place, flesh, body, blood.
that is fair.
That's a valid assessment.
Yeet. I don't want to be here.
Sapphire, for we have to find our friend.
I mean, are you sure she's down this way?
Yeah. No, but we have to look Sapphire. You'll be all right. I'm gonna cast protection and from evil and good on her.
Okay. She is currently protected from evil and good. But I will say, Sapphire, you see, as you want to look back to run away, the way back appears to not be there anymore. It seems like an endless tunnel of shadows to you.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Not again.
Okay.
And there is something smiling at you that only you can see.
Maybe truth is back.
That's unhappy low charisma. Can we just, yeet out of here? I don't like it.
In terms of like seeing the body pile and all that, I want to use Song of Souls.
Which does?
I roll a 1d100, and it gives me an effect based on that roll.
Regarding what?
Like stuff that you would prep before like a battle or something.
Okay, that's fine.
I used it in the last fight as well. But
Okay.
It's a 30, so that corresponds with reaction attacks radius is buffed to 5 feet around you for a short time.
Okay, that's fine.
So you can make a reaction up to 5 feet.
Guys, I will say that when the shadows start smiling, that's when we know we gotta go.
Smile was where the smile was.
Can I point out the direction where the smile was?
You can.
Is it still there?
I turn around.
It's not there for anyone else. It is there for you, but the hallway is still encompassed in a black mass of shadows. You can't
Sapphire.
see the way you came back.
Sapphire, for what are you talking about? For there's no smile there. There's just...
What smile are you talking about, Sapphire?
Yes, are you okay?
what?
Do you need help?
Are you
It
in
is-
contact with truth again? Do we need to get some
You
help?
know what?
from you?
We've been through this.
Sapphire?
What kind of truths is he telling you is real again?
Because of your connection to truth, I can happily say that you know it's not truth, but it's coming closer to you.
What about my connection?
It's
to truth?
moving closer to me.
Oh, okay. You'll be okay,
I'm just
Sapphire.
you don't even know it's coming closer to you, does he?
Yeah, but you're saying it out
We
loud,
didn't
so
say
he's
it
trying to
out
comfort you.
I didn't. I'm just backing off. I'm not saying
Wait.
anything anymore at this point. I'm just backing the fuck off.
So where
Listen,
is
I
this
believe
thing?
my sister. I believe my
What?
sister. If she says there's something there, then there's there.
Let me ask something. What is your worst fear, Sapphire?
My worst fear?
Uh-huh.
I have never thought about that.
I would imagine at this moment it would be truth.
Probably. Let me look at her. Oh, I don't have any traits. Okay, I usually have like traits and flaws on my characters, but I guess I don't.
Okay, well, we'll go with experience-based for the campaign.
Yeah,
You see-
we'll say it's truth for now, but I'll probably think of something deeper.
You see a pair of shadowy, spiny hands reach out from the actual hallway and pierce the wall around it as if like bullet holes. And the rest of you can see this. You can see the holes in the wall.
Well, what in the hell is that?
It lurches its back out from the shadows. It looks like a very emaciated man. Bald, giant smirk from ear to ear, no skin, and a single eye right in the center of its head. And it is maybe 6 inches from you before it licks your forehead.
Oh my.
Was that the colossal
Happy
thing?
Fuck back.
This is ghastly.
Make a wisdom save.
Ghastly.
It's just a fucking
Wait,
hunter, guys. Don't worry about
Does she have advantage on the save? Or no? I think she has advantage on the save because of protection from evil and good.
This is true. She does.
Oh, I do. Thank God. Oh my
And she
God.
can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it.
Can't get charmed at all. Where did my die go? Sorry, I
You
Oh,
don't
can't
know.
get charmed by any evil or good creature.
It's not
That's
charmed.
Um,
It's not
give me a
charmed.
second. I lost the dice. Let me find my.
You also have advantage against saves on charms in general due to being an elf.
Yeah,
It's not
Okay.
charmed. though.
Also frightened and
Better.
possessed.
that's better.
The frightened happened before you gave her protection from good and evil, though.
30,
you can-
20.
Oh, okay. Then she gets advantage on a new saving throw if she can make it.
That is true. What'd you get?
A 30, 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. You are unsettled, but you're not terrified to the point that you're gonna go screaming in the other direction.
Okay.
You are taking 6 necrotic damage here,
Okay.
and you believe wholeheartedly that Truth is directly behind you and taking a brand new form. And it looks like the room is filling with tentacles. Lots and lots of tentacles.
Oh no.
Mouth?
Okay.
It's a hentai.
Her whole body just kind of tenses up, and she just starts backing into Landon,
Mm.
like she's just trying to like take refuge on him.
By the way, the rest
No,
of you
that's
hear another shrill cry from deeper inside of this room.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh gosh, what's happening deeper inside this room? Another cry?
Yeah, there's another, like, very shrill, more human-esque cry deep inside the room.
Can
Oh,
I-
Landon, pray for me.
Can I send a
And then
hand-
he's gonna go look at it.
I don't think praying will do any good, especially not with who my patron is.
There is... I mean, most of you have dark vision and Ludwig is lit up. There looks to be a small person running for their life away from that giant lobster that you saw earlier.
Are they running towards us or away from us?
They're running towards you, kind of, but they are also cornered.
Okay, can Ishmael run over and help him? Like, scoop up the person and run back to the party?
Give me an athletics check.
Okay, athletics. Yeah.
Anyone else want to take the same action who has a good athletics?
I do
I'm
too.
gonna try to go.
I would.
I'll try.
I will also.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have the best at
17.
Oh. Rolled a
I
1.
kind of run over there and, like, trip.
And the streak of good luck is broken.
I got a 17.
19.
Speak for yourself. I got a 15 plus 3.
All right.
Okay,
Whoever
y'all did
got-
good.
Whoever got the highest out of the
Landon,
I got a
the
19.
athletics rolls.
Deimos.
Was it acrobatics?
No, it was in athletics.
Oh, okay.
It was in athletics.
Whoever got the highest out of the athletics rolls, I'll say you managed to go and pick up the individual, but you are gonna get a swipe at from this creature.
You have an increased reaction pool, so take advantage of that.
Let's see. What am I hitting you with? We'll
Could
hit you
I
with tentacles.
Wait,
Could I technically cast Sanctuary right before that because it's like a bonus action
question.
on the person that's being hit?
Bonus action, not reaction.
How far away is this thing from us?
Considering that Deimos ran towards it, I'll say it's about... He probably dashed to it. I'll say it's about 60 feet.
Okay, never mind.
I
Um,
can kill it.
but you run towards this individual and pick them up. You've realized, because it's very obvious, because you're right next to her, it's Vivian.
Oh, I was joking when I said Vivian.
Oh, no.
You pick up a very tiny Vivian who is terrified for her life and crying. But you're gonna get nicked by a pincer. Let's see. That is a 24. Deimos?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So it's gonna give you a little pinchy pinch. You're taking 5 damage. Nothing big.
Buy damage? Damn.
5.
Meow.
And it's pinching your little butt cheek.
Hello, I don't know how to stress this enough. We
I'll take it.
We cannot have cheesecake.
Vivian. Wait, no, that's not the voice. Vivian. Why you pinch? I don't understand.
I'm not pinching you. That's pinching you. She points over your shoulder, and you just see like a cone of tentacles open up with like rows and rows of sharp teeth trying to lunge at your horn.
Oh, that's not good.
Let me see if I can find a picture for you.
It's a beholder.
It is not. Oh my God.
It is?
It is not.
Oh.
I'm not making you do that right now after dealing with a fucking Nightwalker.
Is it a mind flayer?
This. I'll put in D&D Adventure. D&D campaign. This.
Oh, he's a pinchy boy.
It's because it's the Huluk thing, I think.
It's a
It
pinchy
is.
boy.
It is a pinchy boy, and he's not happy with you because you took lunch.
How
Let's kill this thing.
how far is it?
It is right next to you. It's about 5 feet from you. But I will also say, now that you've turned around, you can see that there's about 4 or 5 more.
Well, I will say, if it attacked me, I should be able to get a reaction attack from Sentinel.
It's increased to 5
True.
feet.
This is true. So,
Let me-
action attack. I'll say there's 4.
That's a 25 to hit.
Okay. You hit.
Hold on. I get to re-roll this from 1 plus 3, so that's 12. No, wait. I did math wrong. 14 damage.
Okay.
That's all. That's just my reaction.
Oof. Ouch. You actually gave it a little bit of a shot to the face.
Yeah, I smacked it. It deserves to be smacked.
You punched in the schnoz and it is now whimpering. It is very sad.
Maybe it should have been sad before it fucking snapped me.
It just wanted to nom. Why you no do?
Why I know be food?
Why you no food? Why you no food?
Cause
We can
too
hope
fat.
for it.
Okay. Well, you've got
this
4 of
beef
these to
is
contend
off
with,
the menu.
and whatever is behind Sapphire is also behind you.
These beasts want to eat me.
So there's 4 surrounding Deimos, and I'll make a quick initiative counter.
You're
Right.
rolling.
You guys also roll initiative too.
Yeah, that should probably be a thing we do.
17.
Ooh! I have 19.
I get a 13.
Very eerie tavern music.
What the?
You
Hello?
Didn't, you, didn't
Where?
you didn't disconnect Groovy, so it looped the song. And
Nat 20 for 22 initiative.
How about this? I'll help you out.
18
Hate it when
total.
this happens.
You killed him.
What?
Thank you. So all 4 of these guys are gonna go at the end, unfortunately. Someone mind doing a thing in the D&D campaign? Guys,
I'm working on it.
thank you.
Who else is there?
15 for bone, 10 for honey. Okay. Okay.
What is their role?
So only one of them rolled higher than
Then an 8?
Landon.
But like, where would they go? Because the lowest is 10.
The lowest is 10.
Yeah.
One rolled a 16. That's it.
Okay. So then Crab Boys times 1 goes before.
It was before bone, after light.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the other three after honey.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? You said there were 5 in total, right?
4. There's 4.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Mhm.
I thought there were 5 for some reason.
The one enemy extra is whatever is behind Sapphire, which there is only one,
Yeah.
and it scored a 22.
Okay, wait. So, shit behind Sapphire got a 22?
Yes,
But I nat 20, so I think I go first.
I think so. Yes. So Ishmael's got the first round. What are you doing?
Well, for my action, I am going to say Be Gone Thought and cast 5th level Spirit Guardian.
Oh, titties. Okay.
Oh, titties.
Oh,
Ass
so-
and titties.
It extends pretty far out from me, so it's probably going to hit the monster and maybe like 3 of the crab boys.
it's a 15-foot radius, right?
Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from though, so like obviously up to your discretion.
They're all in the corner by Deimos, and that means they're about 60 feet out.
Well then,
But
okay.
if they do run back, if Deimos runs back towards you, then they'll take a face full of Spirit Guardians for sure.
Yes, you do need to do that. Yes, Deimos. Please do that. Do that for Ishmael.
So, don't run behind you.
Just run towards me, and then they'll all run after me, and then they'll take Spirit Guardians.
Okay. So, you're going to tell Deimos to run back to you.
Yes, it'll be like Tentacle Blender.
Okay.
Also, the thingy behind Sapphire probably has to make a wizard save because I'm close by.
Yes, it does need to make the save. How much is it?
The DC is 16. It's 5d8 on a fail or half that on a success.
All right, so let's see if I get anything useful. That's a 15 plus. Where's your stat block? Ah, here we go.
In your ass. Your stat block.
And around the corner.
So it's got a 17.
Good frick. Okay, well, I'll roll the damage. Okay, the damage is 30 divided by 15, divided by 12, 2. It's 15 damage. It would have taken 30, sorry.
It is taking 30.
Oh, it is taking 30.
It is taking 30.
Because it's radiant. Oh my gosh, it's radiant. So basically have him fail to save, and yeah, we're good. Okay, so it's taking 30 damage, and then bonus action, I will bonus action Healing Word Sapphire. Yeah, bonus word Healing Word Sapphire at the first level.
Alright, what do I get?
10 HP for you, Sapphire.
Wait, just to confirm, you said I took 24 damage, right?
No. I
You-
said took 10.
Okay, I wrote that as 24 for some reason. I was just wait a minute.
Wait, he took 10 or 20? I thought he took 5 damage.
5 damage, sorry. Brain, yes. You're right, 5 damage.
I'm the one that fucked up. Okay.
Okay, but 10 healing for Sapphire.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that's all for my turn. I will be right back.
Okay. On its turn, it's going to try and move close to Sapphire, and it's going to use... You're already afraid of it, so... It's going to kind of look like it's sucking out your soul. I want you to make a con save.
I should have frickin' Sanctuary.
Okay, that's not bad. On 30-20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You are fine. It's going to use its bonus action to use Terrifying Grasp. And who are we going to use it on? Bone. Give me a wisdom save.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Alright, that's a 13.
Eep. Okay. Alright. Oh no. You are also terrified of it.
Oh no.
You take 11 damage in necrotic. And what is your worst fear?
Bones' worst fear?
Mm-hmm.
Probably big scary dragon.
Okay. You see it as well now. It did initially start looking like a form of truth, but now it looks like a eldritch horror, just like just like the lobsters. But its horns have grown outwards, and it's got a very large muzzle. It is dripping black, fluidy blood from its maw, and it looks identical to a black dragon for you.
Oh no.
There's bellowing smoke throughout the room, and your vision is encumbered.
Okie dokie. Oh no.
Does that change just for her, or does it change for me too?
No, it still looks like truth to you.
Okay.
So, Deimos, buddy, what are you doing?
So I was thinking, I'm supposed to run away from it. Did Ishmael tell me to run away yet?
You're supposed to run back towards the group. That's what he told you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and take 2 attacks on it, and then I'm gonna try and run back.
Okay.
Which, if it has a reaction still, would give it an opportunity attack. But let's see if I kill it before that.
Okay.
So let me use 2 attacks. That's a 21 and a 23.
21 and 23. Both hit.
I get to reroll that one. Hold on. +3, that's 12 damage on the first one. And that's 14 damage on the second one.
And you did 12 initially too, right? I think? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it might... Oh, wait, I lied. I get 3 attacks now. I forgot. I'm level 12. Wait.
Okay. So that's...
That's a 21 on the third attack?
That still hits. Okay.
Okay. And let me reroll that one. Ooh. That's 15 damage on this one.
Okay. It does look like it's hurting.
Good. It's not dead.
It is not dead.
Okay.
And it's going to look at you, and it speaks to you in some very strange language.
This is not Minotaur. I don't understand you. Bye bye.
What language is it?
What language is it?
Make an insight.
We'll make an insight.
Me and Ludwig sharing the same brain cell over here.
Amos
It's a
does not know
13.
language
Insight.
and does not care.
If it's deep speech, I can understand.
Oh yeah, that's right. We get an
19.
advantage on insight.
It is deep
Anyway.
speech.
I can
Oh,
understand
I also
that.
speak deep speech.
What
So
did
yeah,
it
and
say?
then I'm gonna run back towards the party. He can take his opportunity attack on me.
Well, what did it say?
Oh yeah.
Since we both can hear it and understand it.
So you both can hear it, and I'd say Sapphire can make out the words, but she's more preoccupied about whatever is in front of her at the moment. It is saying, "Hail to Lord Dragon."
Wait,
Okay.
Lord who?
Dagon.
Okay.
For anyone versed in religion?
Kind of.
I have a decent religion score.
Anyone who's got above a, let me look at your religion scores.
Mine's
This would be
+3.
helpful.
I'm half proficient.
Dang. I went into that thinking I would have a good religion. No.
I have a
Um,
+8 to my religion.
You have a plus. Okay. You
Let's
could.
just say that our religion scores combined are 7.
Yeah. Give me a religion check.
Who?
Sapphire.
That's an 18, 10 plus 8.
Okay. So you know that Dagon is one of the demon lords of the Nine Hells. One of the demon lords of the Abyss. Specifically responsible for water-dwelling creatures.
Okay. I will
Okay.
relay the message.
Great.
Would you like a visual representation from your memory?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Boop, boop.
Wagon. Ew. Oh, so it's honey, but
Oh.
Ah. Okay.
Looks like a fucking basilisk.
Have fun.
Right?
So that's the thing that's standing behind me?
No, that's whatever they're talking about.
Okay. Okay, I see.
So Ludwig, it's your turn.
Goody goody gumdrops. Okay, so can I see this shadowy aberration that's in front of us? Like
No,
the bone and nope. Can't see
you
it.
cannot see it. You just know that Bone and Sapphire are terrified for some reason, and the path backwards appears to have disappeared.
Okay, so I want to use bonus action Ubiquity of the Shadow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sacrifice 15 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And what this gives me, along with sacrificing one of my level 1 spell slots, is that I gain... So my shadow comes up to kind of defend me from
Mhm.
any incoming attacks that would deal slashing, any physical attack that can do slashing or bludgeoning, along with force or necrotic or acid damage, will have that
Okay.
damage that comes towards me. It lasts for 8 rounds of combat.
All right.
And as my action, I wish to... Can I see the 3 crabbies?
Yes, you can.
Are they all grouped up together?
Yes, they are.
I want to use a level 3 Agonizing Scorcher.
Agonizing what? Oh.
Agonizer Scorcher. They must make a
Okay.
dex save. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from your direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, that'll include Deimos.
Sorry, buddy.
What happened?
Make a dex save.
It's a dex save of 18.
That is not gonna make it. It's 14. What do I take?
Hold on. Only one of them makes it.
Okay, so 17 for full damage.
Okay.
If they made the save, they take half damage.
Okay.
17
not bad.
fire damage.
The one that's directly behind Deimos that is unhappy that it's missing lunch is now on fire and very unhappy. I don't get paid enough to fuck up these motherfuckers, apparently.
you don't get paid at all.
That is true. Dagon's a bitch.
My homies hate Dagon.
Let's see. Crab boy. Oh, right. This is the one that's near Deimos. You're gonna take more damage, buddy.
Ah.
You're gonna get another pinchy pinch.
It's-
Wait, are we already all the way down there on the initiative order?
Wait, what now? Oh, no. There's
no,
one
there's
that's in
just
between.
the one crab boy after Ludwig. Oh, okay.
So, it's got 2 pincer attacks and 1 tentacle attack. Alright.
Who's it hitting?
Deimos.
What is it?
Give me a second, bud. Let's
Okay.
see. Where are you at?
Let's hope he ran back like I asked him to.
He's on his way.
Ah, okay, good.
Boop, boop, boop. So, does a 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Okay, and a 25?
25 definitely hits.
A 16.
No go.
Wait a minute. The last one isn't a hit roll. Make a saving throw for me. A con save. Sorry.
18.
That does make it. So you're not poisoned. That's good to know. But let's do the first pinches. 2d6 plus 4. So that's 19 plus 8. So that's 27 damage. And you have been whipped in the ass by a tentacle, which does another 5 damage. I don't know if Deimos likes it as much as Slut does, but definitely getting a lot of tentacle action.
Fair.
Bone.
Ah,
Go fuck up some motherfuckers.
so I'm scared of the thing.
You are scared of the thing, but the crabbies are in the opposite direction. So
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot my 2 shots using the Atalanta at the one that's going after Deimos.
you also got to move too. Remember,
Okay.
you're gonna want to get away from whatever is
That's-
behind you.
Yeah, I'll skirt.
Is this
So Bone darts away from the group,
Skirt.
and you're gonna start pelting arrows after your skirty skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me some hit rolls.
All right, my first one is a 23.
Okay, that hits.
And the next one is a 26.
Okay, both hit, but are you aiming at the one that's already taken a lot of damage, or one of the others?
The one that is fucking with Deimos.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Damage, please.
Damage. First one does 6 damage.
Okay.
And the next one does 4 damage.
Okay. So that's 10 damage. You've brought it down to about a third. Okay.
And as a bonus action, since Bone is freaking out right now, she's gonna use her shifting ability and shift just to make herself look bigger and scarier than she actually is as a kind of defense mechanism.
I was gonna say, have everyone else make an actually, you know what? No, I am gonna do that. Make an intimidation check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Nah, that's a 13.
The lobsters don't seem to give a fuck.
Fair enough.
The rest of the crew happily knows that you are a shifter, so it's good. But you are apparently okay. That's interesting. You're terrifying the dragon, who you were terrified of.
Hilarious.
It now appears to be trying to run away from you. All right. Well, that's a thing. Next person.
me? That's me. So obviously I would like to rage.
Yes.
Did you skip me?
Did I?
Did you?
Because I think you went from Deimos to someone else. I haven't had a turn.
Oh, shite
And
pudding.
I was after Deimos.
That was a
Safir
long
still
time.
needs to turn that Safir.
Yeah. No. Never mind. You can go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't notice that. Okay.
What enemies are near me besides the one that I'm afraid of?
That is the only one that's near you for the moment.
Okay. The other ones are what, 60 feet away?
They're enclosing, so they're about 30 feet, same as Deimos.
30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Are they like around Deimos, or are they away from? It's Deimos away from them.
They're in line with Deimos, so they're kind of like running after him.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try and move to the side a little bit so I can get them in like a cone and like just barely not get Deimos.
Okay.
And cast Icing Death's Frost. It's a
Interesting.
con save of 16.
Okay. Let me make a con save for them. Boop, boop, boop. Hey. So one of them just nat failed.
Ah,
Um,
a lot of nats.
there is a lot of
Double
nats
damage
tonight.
with spells?
That would be... Huh. Would that be? I mean, I guess it works. Commission immunities, saves... How much did you say it was for the save?
16.
16. I think all of them failed.
All of them failed?
Yep, all of them failed.
Alright. Wow. That was garbage damage. 4.
Okay. All of them just took 4 damage, and they're looking a little chilly. I guess kind of afraid of being lobsters on ice. But you managed to freeze up their joints a little. Is there any reduced movement from that or no?
Let me check this spell. Where is ice? Where the fuck's the spell? Okay. So a burst of icy cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 cold damage, and it's covered in ice for a minute, or
Yep,
until the
so-
creature uses its action to break the ice, or another creature like helps them.
That's
you
really
Creatures
good.
covered in ice. Its speed is reduced to 0, and on a successful save, the creature takes half damage with no additional effect.
So this is beneficial.
Yeah.
All of them can no longer chase you, Deimos, but a lot of them are trying to reach out for you still. They can't move at all. Joints are frozen, and they're hissing at you from a distance.
That seems good.
As a bonus action, I am going to use my hide. And is Ludwig next to me?
Yes.
I'm
One
gonna try to
moment, I'll
hide
be right
behind
back.
Ludwig.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
That's a 31.
Okay. You are using Deimos as cover. Not Deimos, as Ludwig as cover.
All right.
There you go. Now, Landon.
Hmm?
What are you
Yes.
Now's your turn.
I would like to rage.
Nice.
doing? Angry puppy dog ears and tail.
There.
I just love that you said I would like to rage. Such a polite rage.
I would like to be mad, please.
Hello, man. It is my turn on the angry mom. Said it was my turn on the. Anyways, I would like to rage.
Okay.
So, which obviously, gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, no attacks, plus through melee range to melee damage with strength weapons, resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Cannot cast spells. I basically I should think about dropping my spell class. Because it's not going well for me. I rarely ever use it. Anyways. And since I get 2 attacks, my first attack is a 17 plus 8.
Okay. That hits.
It hits.
That hits.
Lit. So which means Yeah. That's 2 1s plus 4 plus 2. So 8. 8
Okay.
damage. And then my second one is a 14 plus 8.
14 plus 8, that hits.
And then it's a 2 plus 1.
Okay. So how much damage was that in total?
In total, 8 plus 9, 17.
Okay. So the first one has fallen into lobster bits. It looks like it could make a very good surf and turf dish.
Make
But
it sashimi.
you hesitate to eat it because it's covered in the blood of your enemies.
Making sashimi.
All right. So Uno Crab Boy is defeated, and it is now Honey's turn. Oh wait, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Well. Good dragon boy.
Alright, dragon bitch. Let's fucking go. So, while can he see, I know he can't see the same thing that Bone is seeing, but can he see the figure at all?
The creature?
Yeah, the thing.
It still looks like a long, dark hallway to him,
Mm-hmm.
but because he's been paying attention to you and knows your reactions, he knows that something is kind of up
Yeah.
being in there. So he might fire blindly, but he can still fire in that direction.
That's what I was thinking. I think I'm gonna have him use his steam breath that direction to try to protect Bone.
By the way, I feel like it's been sufficient enough time since then. He's running with a full stat block now.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Big boy.
Boy.
Alright. So yeah, he's gonna use his steam breath here. Which the creature needs to make a, obviously he's gonna be avoiding, he's gonna duck around. I think both Bone and Sapphire moved out of the way, so I think it should be open, right?
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, he's just gonna blast that way. The thing needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It has a 22.
It fails.
Okay. All right.
Alright, let me just roll for that. It's big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is Boodaloo.
Bone is a pet master in both campaigns.
So that is just 34 in cold damage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Never on his back to being a baby.
And then that is 44 fire damage.
Okay. Honey reels back, and you just see the entire tunnel light up in a giant cloud of steam and burning water. It's just a mixture of fire and water breath, and it just fills the entire hallway, and you hear something devilishly shriek in pain as the whole hallway kind of fills with light, and it falls to the ground into a giant puddle of black sludge.
Get fucked. Good boy, honey. That's my boy.
He lays on your feet, and he doesn't do anything. He's now very bored.
Funny play of the game.
Basically.
Okay,
And,
so
yeah, that's the end of his turn.
okay.
I think that's
Goddamn.
enough.
I'm pretty sure you could have eaten the crab boys if you deemed them that way.
Yeah, it's okay. He protect Bone.
Let's see. What are you
Wait,
fuckers doing?
Is the crab that's on fire like slowly cooking?
I mean, it's kind of turning the orangey, delicious color you expect from a crab.
Oh,
So it's
I'm
like
sorry,
smelling
Les.
like cooked lobster.
I'm
I
sorry,
see.
Lex. I gotta go.
You got it held out? Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's what's it called? I have a case tomorrow, and I have to leave very early.
Okie dokie. No problem.
I did send you like a little thing, like my turns, in case you need to know them. They're basically Sacred Flame after healing Deimos.
Okie dokie. No problem. Let's see. It was fun having you. Night, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. It was a lot of fun.
Good night
Alright.
to gays with religious drama.
So the lobsters aren't happy about being frozen in place. They can't move, but they're also not going to waste their action using it. They're going to just attack with tentacles. Let's see. I want Owen, Deimos, and Saphir to make saves from me. Give me con saves? Con saves.
Are they within reaction of 5 feet of me?
Concept?
Yeah, con save.
That's a 27, my friend.
Nice,
Okay,
Deimos. Bone got a 12.
Les,
Oh dear.
question.
1 second.
Are we all?
Okay.
Bone, Deimos, and Saphir. Where's Saphir?
I'm here.
Con save?
I did. I got a 21.
Okay. So 2 of them fail. One of them, Bone, you're taking a tentacle.
Nice.
That's
You
hot.
have you have been dick slapped. You are getting 2d8 damage, and you are now poisoned.
Ouchie.
Question.
Yes.
Was this within 5 feet of me?
No.
No? I don't know how
They're
far
just
away
using
they were.
tentacles from range.
Oh,
So,
okay. Gotcha.
so that is 11 damage, and your face is now green with poison.
Blech.
Blech.
Are you gonna be okay? You look like you're gonna vomit.
Fine. I got temp HP. I'm big and hairy right now. I'm good.
You're fluffy. Also cute. I'm fluffy. All right. So we rounded back out. We've got 2 enemies down. Next up, I think that's Deimos, right?
No, it's Ishmael
It
with
should be
Oh,
initially
right.
out the top.
And Ishmael wanted to do a sacred flame, I think, right?
Yeah. He also has sacred spirit guardians. Did they do the spirit guardian save and damage and everything?
They are not inside it, actually. The one who would have been taking it would have been that monster that Honey just blew into oblivion.
Oof.
Well,
They are frozen in place.
Unfortunately.
I tried.
I could have Ishmael move forward towards them. That's a thing.
Why would he move forward towards them?
Because it moves with him.
No, he can
Yeah.
place it, can't he?
No, it moves with him.
Yeah, it's centered on yourself. So he can move forward and force them to take it. That's a thing.
That's valid as long as he stays behind me.
Okay. So he can move forward and he can do Sacred Flame. Someone give me what he has to roll for that. Let's see.
He doesn't. You do.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you roll dexterity save, I think.
Yep.
okay. Oop, oop.
Boopity
And that's a
boop, boop,
11, 5, and a 14. I'm pretty sure that fails on all the marks, actually.
That should fail everything.
Yep.
So Sacred Flame, just confirm, is 3d8 damage, radiant damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that.
Oh, it's wisdom. That's what it is, wisdom.
Oh wait, did they roll for Sacred Flame or did they roll for Spirit Guardians?
They rolled for Sacred Flame. I'll do Spirit Guardians roll too.
Because Sacred Flame is only 1.
Oh, okay. I'll just say that was for the Spirit Guardians. And the Sacred Flame one was a 19.
Yeah, they take 3 radiant damage. Oh, okay, so it's 3d8 either way. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the radiant damage for
Donka.
So it's 13 radiant damage for the Sacred Flame
Okay.
for all of them because they all failed.
Okay.
And that's doubled, so 26, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. And for the Sacred Flame is 15, which I guess then gets doubled.
Okay. So they're all taking about 56 damage. That's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm caught the hiccups.
Does it feel good?
It
I
feels
probably
like it
hate
fucking
you.
annoying.
Do you like it when your esophagus is nice and tight, Deimos?
No. I
It's a
fucking
little-
want to murder someone. Anyway.
Suffering quite a bit, actually. All of them have been knocked below half. So, next person's turn. Deimos.
It's me. Oh, right. The crab boy died. Wait, what about the ship behind Sapphire?
It died.
Too.
It's
Oh.
a hot, steaming pile of black.
Honey decided to open up a spa, and it didn't like it.
Okay, so it died.
Bernie said, "Fuck your bullshit."
Just to confirm, how many are left alive?
3.
3.
Mhm.
And are they at range of me?
Yes, they are within walking range of you.
Well, like how far? They're within like 5 feet, or?
One's 5, one's 10, one's 15. They're in a line.
I wanted to do my great sword slash, but that would be a disadvantage if it's close. So, I'm just gonna attack it regular.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's a 15 to hit.
That barely does not hit.
Yeah, that was really low. 18 to hit
Yes.
and 26 to hit.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
ooh, I get to reroll both of those. Plus 5, so 12 and 14. 12 and 14 should be the damage I do for the one right next to me. Jesus.
12 and 14. Okay. 50, 60. All right. So you lop into it, and the one that you actually hit looks like it's bleeding horribly all over the ground.
Is it almost dead or is it dead?
It is borderline life and death right now.
All right, can I describe how I just slashed it?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I just when I was seeing it come towards me, I went and I decided to just hack right at its leg and then hack at its face as well. I tried to stab it in the gut after, but I completely missed because it fell from the leg. So that was a
Okay.
dumb move, but
I will say you managed to dismember 2 of its legs, and it is now crippled onto the ground,
yes.
and it is coughing on your cow shoes.
No.
Cow shoes, oh no.
All right. Now then. Sapphire.
I just like describing my
Alright.
kills.
Alright.
I appreciate it.
How many are left?
3, 1 is borderline dead.
3 and 1 is borderline dead. I'm gonna cast. Can I do the kind of damage that I want to do? So it's it has something with radiant damage, right?
Yep.
It is. I don't. Why?
It is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Vulnerable to radiant damage. Trying to find my radiant damage stuff. What is this? That's force damage. Well, I'm hiding, so how far is it from me?
Oh yeah, you're hiding behind my body.
Yes, I am.
Your metal dump truck is more than enough room to hide behind.
Don't call me a dump truck.
I said what I said.
I'm gonna throw one of my Hellfire blades
Don't
Okay.
have my accordion.
The one that's dying.
Okay. Give me a damage roll. DC.
Okay. 16.
Just barely hits. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm assuming Demos is next to it, right?
Yes.
That's one, two, 3, 4. That. Okay. $19 damage total.
Okay. So what happens here is you chuck the dagger, and
No, there's more.
oh,
I
okay.
forgot to add my modifier to the D4. So 24. Sorry.
That's fine. You fling your dagger very, very finesse-like. It goes whizzing right between Deimos's thighs,
Ooh.
very barely not clipping your balls, and shanks right in between this thing's eyes, and its head peels open like a banana.
I'm surprised it didn't hit
Could
my
you
accordion.
Wow.
not throw things between my legs? Thank you.
As a bonus action, can I recall my dagger and go back into hiding?
Yes, that is without action, by the way. You don't need to use that as bonus action. Just a habit.
I will go back into hiding.
Okie dokie.
Hiding behind me.
Yeah.
So there is one lobster boy just drooling brain juices all over your feet. Now, how do you feel?
Ew.
All over my feet. Ew.
All over Deimos's feet.
That's fine.
I rolled a 31 for that stealth again.
I do want to
Okay.
say I want to collect its head at the end, all of their heads at the end of this,
That's fine.
because
suppose.
last time I didn't collect an enemy's head, we almost got arrested and murdered.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair.
So, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I want to use Shadow Hand. So, my right hand is going to dematerialize into a shadow, and it's going to pop out of Deimos' shadow. Kind of like right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to cast with that Shadow Hand. I am going to use Agonizer's Scorcher in front of Deimos, so that it sends the thing in front of Deimos, hitting the next two crabs.
Okay.
They
Let
need to
me
make
roll.
a dex save.
Okay. One got a 17, one got a 5.
They didn't make it.
Okay.
They take 13 fire damage and are set on fire.
Okay. Back to cooking crabs. They have been torched. They are now turning a nice red, juicy gold color. They look very appetizing if they weren't trying to kill you.
You can still eat them after.
They let out a groan, and for the people who can speak deep speech, you make out the notion that they're apologizing to Lord Dagon, and more than asking you for mercy, they're asking him for mercy, whoever this is.
Valid.
Can I
It's
say
their
that?
god.
Can I use a reaction to say in cutting words in deep speech? Your god shan't want to hear your pleas. Die like a crab.
I like a crab.
I like Mr. Krabs.
Does that work?
I think. Let me see.
I'm saying it in deep speech. They'd be able to understand.
No. Yeah, that's fine.
So now they have.
Disadvantage? No,
Yeah.
anti-bardic inspiration,
So let
basically.
me roll a d8. They have a -4 to whatever they make for an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Okay. All right.
A negative 4
So-
all that.
Bone, your turn. They reel back and they're very upset by your words.
All right. I'll just shoot. Kapah.
Pow pow.
Pacha. Do. Okay, cool. Yep, I'm just gonna. Any of them is fine. Pick one. Pick your poison.
Okie dokie.
I'll do one shot at first, and then I'll gauge if I want to shoot another one.
Okay.
So first one, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right, and it's gonna be 9 damage.
Okay. You stab an arrow straight into its eye, and it is whining and pathetic, and for a demon, you're not that intimidating.
Fucked. Okay, I'll hit it again and bring it down, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. With confidence this time. Oh, well, alright. 16 to hit?
You got spells too.
Got fucking what?
You got spells too.
Yeah. I only have a couple spell slots, though.
But Atalanta has spells.
Yeah, but I used her big ass... I used hella charges during the big fight.
Oh, did you?
And
Okay.
I don't want to drain her.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
She appreciates that you are so considerate.
I want to be gentle. I'm still getting used to her. Wait.
Winky face.
No, not Winky Face.
Winky face.
No.
Winky face.
This is a goddess that I respect. I respect women.
I hope so.
I'm looking
It's an awkward
respectfully.
thing not to do.
Excuse me? Are you cheating on me with your bow now?
Listen,
I mean, it has
of all
that.
things, I feel like this would be the most acceptable, but no, I'm not.
Atalanta, because this is... I'll
no.
assume that this is all going on in character.
Oh god.
She's a fucking airhead. She's holding her face and she's bright red, as you mentioned.
Oh no.
This is not the conversation I thought I'd be having today.
No one else can see this, but right next to you, she's like super flustered and it's like, yes, thank you. I appreciate your gentleness.
Okay, this is a 16 hit.
It's gentle with
Yeah,
his
that hits.
body.
Okay. Okay, it's
Fine.
only doing 5 damage.
You plunk it right in the chest, and it falls over. It's not dead, but it's prone.
It's stupid shrimp. Someone step on it.
I could step on it if you want. If it is what you want.
Yeah, fuck this. Eat him up. Literally.
I mean, I am next.
For those of you who understand deep speech, it let out something that sounds similar to "step on me, mommy."
Ew.
Oh god.
Maybe I won't.
Please tell me it didn't
I
scream
wanna
mommy milkers.
relay this to Bone. Say,
Damn it.
dear Bone, for wishes for you to step on it, particularly calling you its
How-
mother.
How?
They
No.
called you mommy milkers.
Oh.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It wishes. It says, "Step on me, brood mother."
Jesus Christ.
I
As a
regret this
bonus
entire
action, as a bonus action, I'm gonna have I'm gonna command Honey to go over to the one that's on the ground, and like he can't technically do anything in this because all I can do is command him to go over to him. So he's just gonna stand over him, not necessarily menacingly, but you know,
Menacingly.
just stand over the fucking shrimp bitch. I know it's a crab, but I like shrimp more.
Menacingly.
Have Honey make a intimidation check for me, please.
Oh, okay.
Menacing uwu.
Honey is a whole ass Leviathan.
Alright, so that is a 13 plus. That's charisma, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's
You
charisma.
should factor
Plus
in
6.
his drabs as well.
19.
Yeah, 19.
It's reading, and it is running in circles, unable to get up.
Get wrecked. Stupid little bitch. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
What if you factor in the glamour weave?
I will give you permission on either Honey's turn or your next turn if you so choose to coup de grace this thing. It is just about dead.
Yeah, I'll have Honey just sit on it or something once it's
Did
his
you
turn.
say it's all about dick?
It's just about dead.
It's all about dick, man.
Alright, go
This-
on.
this
I'll go ahead and say there's about 2 left. Landon,
Yeah.
your turn.
I don't want to ruin what's going on there. So I'm gonna go up to the other one.
Are
So
you sure you don't want to ruin it?
yeah, I don't have a fucking clue. Yikes, is all I have to say. Yeah, so for my first attack, I got an 11 plus 8, a 19.
Okay. That hits.
Cool, and then I'm just gonna roll my other attack before I do the damage. The second one's a nat 20.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Okay. So for the first attack, the 8, however much it was, a 19. Yeah. 6 plus 1, plus 4 plus 2. So
Okay, so that was a 13?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the crit. God damn, I need to fucking get rid of these d6. The crit was 1 and a 4 on the dice. So 2 plus 8. So 10 plus 4, 14 plus 2, 16. So 16 from the crit.
So 16 and 13, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 29 damage. And this one, are you alive or are you dead? I think you're dead. Oh yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, good.
What did you hit it with?
My greatsword.
Okay. So do you want to go for a beheading or do you want to split it?
Oh, I absolutely want to split it.
Like a fucking lobster, man.
Duh.
So, like a professional fucking sushi chef, you go from bottom to top, swing your greatsword upwards, and it literally, all you hear is a nice crunch, and right down the middle, you get 2 nice twin-tail lobsters. Ooh, very juicy. Lots of spurting.
And like I'm just holding my my sword and I'm like arr,
Arr,
arr, arr.
arr, arr, arr.
From a distance, Bone would like to R back.
Arr, 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 arr.
Man, I love being Spirit of the Wolf. It's so good.
Okay, there's one crabby boy left, and one that's coup de grace worthy. Honey,
Sit, boy. Honey's gonna fucking just sit. He's just gonna sit on the fucking crab boy that he's standing on top of. He's gonna sit on him.
on his head or on his chest cavity, or
On his dick.
I mean, I think he's bigger than the entire thing, is he not?
oh, actually yes.
His entire ass will just smush it. So I'll roll to hit, I guess.
Roll to hit with that ass.
Yeah, alright, so he has a, let's see, to hit, that comes from your, what is that, strength? That
Yeah.
add-on?
I
Yeah.
feel like
Alright.
this would just be a deck save, I'm gonna be honest.
So,
Deck save.
oh, that's
I
fair.
don't think
Yeah,
you
go
should-
ahead and, yeah, do
I
a
don't-
deck save, sure.
It's
Because I don't
immediate
think he
kill,
needs
though,
to
'cause
aim his ass. I think this man needs to dodge.
It's prone, so it ain't going anywhere.
Okay,
Oh,
so I don't
well.
even, it's just gonna sit. I'll do roll for damage then at that point. I guess I'll do it like a strike.
Yeah, like an unarmed strike, I guess.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
claw, that's a plus on the hit, and then it does 2d6 plus 10. All right.
Honey's
Boop.
butt has claws?
His tail spikes. Sure, why not? So that's 20 damage. 10 plus 10.
Okay, alright. It's definitely dead, but as Honey is sitting down with a really derpy dragon look on his face, his tongue's hanging out, and he's just staring up at you like, I do good.
Yes, good
We
boy.
just see splatter of brain and carapace all over the ground,
Oh,
and
good.
a very real re.
Good boy.
I'm crying.
As a not as a bonus action, but just because he's already sitting down, can he just like lean his head down and just take a bite out of it? Just eat a little bit of the delicious shrimp
that ass too
crab.
fat.
You know what? Yes, give me a 1d8.
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 Deimos will look at him in scarcity and be like, "No, let me cook it for you first."
That's a
Oh,
1.
but that ass too fat.
He takes a chomp right out of the lobster tail itself,
Mm-hmm.
like a full-fledged surf and turf, and he just rips off the whole bottom half,
No.
and he's just wagging it around like a dog with a chew toy.
He's a good boy.
That is a good boy indeed.
Through it.
That's the end of his turn. It's good.
I was going to butter
I think
it.
that's
And
the end
salt
of
it.
initiative. Period.
The last crab is looking at the rest of you like, what the fuck is this? You're supposed to be scared of the shores, not fucking sitting on them. Oh god, this is a bad day.
They for the crabs.
For the crabs.
I mean, I'm having a good time.
It's a great day for Deimos. He's gonna get a shit ton of frickin' shrimp.
Ishmael is just in the corner cracking up, so I'm gonna leave it to Deimos' turn.
We're having so much lobster salad later when we get back. It's
Oh god.
Yeah, facts. How many are left?
One.
One's left.
Just this one crab boy.
I'm gonna. Is it immediately next to me?
Uh-huh, and it's frozen.
Oh, it's frozen.
Yeah, he
Like-
can't move.
He's paralyzed.
He's frosty. Saphir frosted him.
Would the ice
Like-
have melted from the fire?
Well,
No.
my question is
Broken
more
joint.
so of condition wise.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He can still
You said
move.
frozen.
He's just held in place by the ice.
Yes.
He's not
He looks
paralyzed.
half cooked, and then he's got ice all over his joints.
It's like
But overall, in condition-wise, he's still good for meat,
it's like
if that's what you're
Hulk
wondering.
I was more wondering if I should get an advantage on attack rolls.
Oh,
He already has
he's
disadvantage-
restrained.
He already has disadvantage
say
on
yes.
saves, checks, and damage.
I'd say yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, I don't think you'll need it.
You're getting some good
Hold
rolls
on.
today. Hell
Hold
yeah.
on.
Some amazing rolls today, damn.
That's a 22 on the crit.
Okay, all right.
Does he die yet?
Not quite. He's almost there.
Great. I'm gonna roll for my next attack. Oh, I didn't roll it right. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Hold on, I get to re-roll that d6. That's 13 damage.
Okay. How do you want to hit with this?
So what I want to do is I want to slice it up like sashimi.
So, I'm gonna say
I want to cut the best meat out.
Deimos' aptitude for cooking has shifted reality for the rest of you. All you see is the whole entire world has gone into like widescreen, very anime-esque style, and Deimos has dashed behind it, looking like a very elegant samurai, and all its arms fall off, as well as its head. There you go.
And then I put my blade back in its sheath. and I look at the party and I say, "It's lobster time."
You have cut it into the most exquisite pieces of lobster you can possibly have.
And then I want to spend the rest of the session just collecting these pieces of lobster.
Okay, that's fine.
I have a bag of food. I have a bag of seasoning.
Vivian
yes.
is now standing behind your giant cow leg and not sure if it should be more scared of the aberrations or of you.
Should be scared of me, obviously.
So, are we done with combat?
This is the end of combat, yes.
I want to go
Yeah.
check out and make sure the other Shadow Elves are okay.
Okay. Vivian points towards the back of the room. Are you going to go in that direction?
Some on this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to them and see if they're okay. I want to roll
Okay.
a medicine check.
A lot of them have been not just decapitated, they've been pinned to the wall with various weapons and spikes. Arms have been torn off. Limbs have been tossed into a giant, like, fire pit in the middle that they were using for heat in this area. It's overall very gruesome. There doesn't look to be any survivors.
Sad.
I will let you do an investigation if you want to be sure.
Yeah, I want to do an investigation.
Anyone else?
Never
You said
fucking
investigation?
mind. Never mind. I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, dancing lights went off, didn't it?
I care not for investigating. I'm too busy collecting my lobster.
I'll just
Okie
walk
dokie.
away and be like, okay, you know, they're dead.
26 for me.
Okay.
Advantage. Well, I got 2 16s, so that's a 15.
16, you said?
15, because 16 was...
Okay, here we go. And what you find is, unfortunately, the 15 doesn't find anything, but the high tier 20, you found a black stone of some kind. It is very, very, very heavy. It was hidden within the corpse of one of the bodies. It is in tatters, the body itself, but it looks like it probably was Vivian's sibling who got torn apart by one of the aberrations. Are you going to take it? Sapphire?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
I mean, wasn't that for Lyndon though?
No, I said the 15 wasn't enough.
Oh, 15 wasn't enough. Okay. 16.
Is it
17
16?
minus 1.
Unfortunately, it seems too heavy. It's a very small black ball, like palm size, but it feels like
Okay.
it might weigh like 100 pounds to you.
Okay. I'll call Landon over, pointed at the thing. Can you pick it up?
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, can you pick it up?
Can I pick it
Make me a strength check to see if you can pick it up.
up? Oh boy, am I strong? No. I'll tell you that. No.
You gonna call anyone else over for this? Or are you just gonna leave it here? It's also fair.
My Jess, you little sneaky boy.
I can't hear you guys.
I'll call Deimos over. Hey Deimos, can you pick it up?
What do you want me to do?
Can you pick the rock up?
You want me to pick up a rock? I mean, I can.
Okay,
Okay.
pick up the rock.
I'm gonna go pick up the rock.
Okay. Strength.
Where is Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
It is in the back of the room, and it is like in the rib cage of one of the shadow elves here.
Okay, what do I have to make? Strength save, you said?
Strength check.
Oh, that's fine. That's a 14.
You did worse than Zephyr did.
Yeah, I rolled. You said strength check, not save.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I
So-
rolled a 9.
You're trying
Someone's
to
gonna
fly,
notice
and
the
it's not-
struggle. Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It still fits. I'll say that Bone notices the struggle and the fact that Deimos has been brought to his knees, big moo cowboy. So what are you gonna do?
Try to pick it up for Sapphire.
Okay.
Hey, maybe like give me advantage.
Hey, can I? The rock. Can I touch the rock and cast fly on it?
It's a rock.
It's not a creature.
And
You can't
It's
cast
not-
fly.
I mean, you could cast fly on it, but I don't think it's sentient enough to want to fly.
well, it's definitely not sentient enough.
It's not sentient. It is not
You could
sentient.
cast
It's not
levitate
sentient
on it
enough to
without flying.
resist.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I think there's specifically a spell that would be good for this. What is it called? It's not fly, it's levitate.
I have levitate. I have fly.
Shit. Well,
I gotta.
Makes sense. Could I?
I have a
Could I?
question.
Hold on. Bone, you were wanting to try it, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay,
I
never
rolled
mind.
the 1 plus 4 for 5.
Okay.
God damn it.
I have
Could
a,
I? Well, wait. Could me and Bone? Could we ask Honey? I have speak with animals. He sense.
I'll let you do that after Ludwig says what he's gonna do here.
so. I have a question, which something I wish to try.
Uh-huh.
So I want to attempt to use attach shadow on it,
Okay.
and with attach shadow, I wish to see if I can do this right.
I will say there is a problem with doing this, but go ahead.
Okay, what is the problem with it?
You become heavier immediately.
Why would I become heavier?
That's a good question now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're actually starting to sink into the floor like you've actually broken the stones of the floor. And B, your shadow appears to have been sucked into the object.
Fuck me. So I'm melting into the floor?
No, you just broke some of the stones in the floor as it was kind of eating your shadow.
But I wanted to attach its shadow to the ground or something like. Does it have a shadow? All it does is just materialize the shadow.
No, I know.
So it
Attempting to attach the shadow did not go well.
Okay.
I'll say that.
in that case, so it ate my shadow, correct?
Uh-huh.
I want to do something else then.
Okay.
I want to use my Shadow Walk trait to phase into the Shadow Fae.
Okay. You phase into the Shadowfell, and you see that there is a bunch of Shadow Elves, all fine, but now very confused as there's a giant Warforge in their room, and they do not look happy.
Hello there. How are you?
They immediately all start taking out their knives.
Oh God! Please do not. I don't mean you any harm. I don't want to hurt you.
One of the shadows behind you leans in carefully. In this place, there's no such thing as mean you no harm.
I've come from the. So I have a question for you.
Make it quick. It might be your last words.
What is that? And I want to point to, like, the stone.
You are pointing to the reflected version of Vivian's brother.
Oh no.
That's racist.
Homophobic.
So, I see Vivian's brother.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Who are you?
Coriander. And who are you?
What kind of name is
I
Corey?
am a friend. Can I tell that it's her brother?
Yes, you've met, so...
I am a friend of your sister.
My sister is deceased.
Vivian.
Yes. And now, I'm all the more up for asking you a few questions. He's gonna go ahead and brandish a very large butterfly knife.
I wouldn't recommend doing that, friend.
I wouldn't recommend resisting. There's about 100 to 200 eyes on you.
God damn fuck. What are you doing?
Gonna dissect a tin can to see what exactly brought him here. Maybe there's a way it's the other side from here.
Can I phase back in to the material plane?
You can.
I wish to disappear back into the material plane.
Okay. You vanish back, and they're all left as confused as when you came in. The rest of you see this.
Oh god.
Where did you go?
So, apparently those 3 shadow elves are alive in the Chateau Fae, and... well... let's just say they're none too happy with me making my acquaintance there. Also, that orb is her brother.
What?
Let me ask something really quick. What did you want Honey to do?
I think we were gonna ask Honey to pick it up, but I think we should be careful, because what if he accidentally swallows it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you want him to try and pick it up?
I mean, with Speak with Animals, I could definitely tell him, hey, don't pick it up.
Well,
I mean,
you don't
follow it.
you don't have to speak with animals with them, because he can understand you telepathically. That sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, but
He does have telepathy.
yeah, he would be able to understand you.
He
So
is
he
smart
knows,
for it.
he knows common?
I believe so, actually.
He can't speak it, but he could understand it, I believe. That is what we established.
Yes.
He just speaks, what do you call it? Whatever.
Draconic.
Draconic, thank you. But yeah, he understands things.
Draconic.
I mean, I'm
speech.
mainly casting it for his sake so that way he can speak back.
Ah,
Fair. Okay. So what are you telling him?
Hey, like, we need this rock, like, got it far away. Can you pick it up? Like, don't swallow it, please. I don't think your mom would like that very much.
He looks up at Landon. How stupid you think I am?
I mean, you are by accident, of course. I've had so many cats who are intelligent by nature, but they've swallowed so much stuff they weren't supposed to by accident,
He thinks about what you're saying. What's a cat?
It's like you, but it's a lot smaller. A lot.
There's tinier Leviathan dragons?
Well, I mean, it's not a dragon, but it's a hairy.
I have
They
hair?
act like small babies.
You just call me a baby? Rude.
Are you not?
Not anymore, apparently, according to the DM.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? He's suddenly
According to my
full
god,
intelligent.
actually, I am not a baby anymore. Wow.
Listen, you're always gonna be as cute as you were the day that we fished you up by accident. You're always gonna be a baby to me.
He's gonna wag his tail, looking very happy at the compliment.
My point exactly. Anyways, can you pick up the rock?
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
we should.
fine.
I don't believe we should be touching it.
I guess in that case, it's up to Bone. He'll listen to you. What do you?
So, Ludwig, you said that this thing is her brother?
Her brother is reflected within inside of it as an alter self in the Shadow Fae.
Well, I mean, we could take it and just maybe
guess
take
you
care
could-
of it.
I guess you could consider it like a spirit of sorts.
I mean, would it be a better option to just leave it down here, or
Well,
maybe
the
we
other
could...
three are gathered near it, so if you take it with you, you're taking them with you. And I also saw a lot of eyes and other things, and it wasn't pleasant.
Please remind me, is Vivian down here with us right now?
Yes, Vivian is currently holding on to Deimos' leg.
I want to ask her if she knows anything about this, if she knows why this may be connected to her brother.
Okay.
That might be a bad thing to ask if she doesn't know her brother's dead, but...
Just to confirm, isn't Vivian like 5?
She's
Yeah.
really young here, but she has lived with the tribe pretty much all her life.
Mm-hmm.
So she does have a little bit of insight.
Mm-hmm.
What she tells you, well, I don't know what exactly it is, but I know some of the stronger shadow elves tend to turn into this kind of thing. I'm gonna do a quick perception check with her. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. She notices something glimmering in your bag as you're talking to her, and pulls out the same dark motes that you picked up from the Nightwalker. These.
Mhm.
This is something similar to that, but bigger.
Okay. Do you know what the others typically do when they leave these forms behind?
Usually, the elders would try and take care of them. They have a tendency to disappear
Mm.
if they're not taken care of. And I know the elders were very protective of them from not getting in the wrong hands.
Bone is going to kneel down in front of Vivian and say, Vivian, I know this might be a little too heavy for you to carry at this point, but if you want, we can take this wherever you stay so that you can take care of it. I think you're responsible enough to take care of this for your brother. What do you think?
She's borderline in tears, but she does nod. She's kind of having some very unfortunate flashbacks right now of what just happened.
All right, I'm gonna open my arms and offer a hug if she wants to hug me.
She hugs you back and kind of like clings onto your shoulders.
Oh. Can I pick her up? Because I wanna take her back to where she lives.
That's fine. Okay.
Do I need to do a strength check on this?
Yeah, I won't say it's very high, but you can.
Okay, that's a 12.
That's enough. You manage to pick her up with both arms.
Mhm.
So she's kind of holding on to your, like, around your neck at the same time, so that way she doesn't fall. She still can't see all that well.
Mm-hmm.
So she tells you thank you and is borderline passing out on your shoulder already. She's very tired.
Whole thing. And then I'll ask, Honey, can you pick that up and bring that with us?
He nods.
Please be
I
gentle.
understand, Mom, but he looks up at you. Am I being replaced?
No, of course not. We're both helping her out, okay?
Okay.
You're my family, just like that thing, and it's her family.
No,
So
you're
we
not
gotta help her out.
replaced. That's just your new sister.
Oh no.
We get older sibling syndrome.
Give me Jesus Christ.
Strength check for Honey.
Yes, please.
All right, that is going to be
And always save to make sure they don't
13
feel.
plus 10 for 23.
Okay. He picks it up. He has no thumbs, so he does have to kind of like hold it in his mouth under his tongue,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not swallowing it.
Good boy.
I will say though, interestingly enough, all of you see Honey just disappear out of existence.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
This happened just a minute ago when somebody else picked it up. I don't know why you didn't expect it to happen when Honey picked it up.
Oh no, Ludwig went out of his own
Yeah,
desire.
he went willingly.
He went willingly.
Hey,
Honey is currently in the Shadowfell.
Oh no.
No, but I'm saying like somebody disappeared last time someone picked it up. Like what? I don't know.
Me seeing this, would I be able to connect two and two together that he went there?
You would probably be curious. Give me an insight check.
7.
You're curious, but you think it's nothing. There's no way that the two can be connected.
I was gonna say 'cause I could hop over to the Shadowfell.
You could, as an action. You think it's a possibility. Do you want to? Is it in question?
Well, if it's Honey, I don't think he should be left alone. So yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. You manage to go back to the Shadowfell and find Honey steam breathing like a madman inside this room. Do me a favor. Bone, can you give me a steam breath?
Uh-oh.
Am I gonna take damage from this? God damn
No. Well, maybe. Possibly.
it. Fuck me.
Alright,
Perhaps.
should I roll them as two separate ones for the two different types of damage, or just all as one?
You can roll all as one. That's fine.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it mattered against what it's hitting, so that's gonna be 24. Okay. 4. And roll. That is 81.
A room of very aggressive shadow elves has just fallen over in pain. They are definitely dying, and Honey's gonna look over at Ludwig with a big smile on his face. Ah, look what I did.
So I'm gonna talk to him and say, "For you have done well, Honey. I'm very proud of you."
They're all screaming in pain, dropping their knives, and just rolling on the ground with scorched faces.
Now that I've come here once more, please state, what is this, and what are you here for? Why are you here?
They are still in pain, but they manage to look up and see Honey kind of holding it in his teeth, presenting it. All they can make out is like black runestone. Well, go
Black-
away.
Black runestone?
Yes. So, I know Honey does not have an inventory, but
I can put it in mine if you need.
currently has it. He's kind of just holding it in his mouth, so I'll count his mouth as a one-item inventory.
Wait a minute, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
So I have an extra component pouch. Can I strap a component pouch onto one of the spikes?
One of the... What are you
Like-
talking about?
Like his back, like how there's like back spikes.
I mean, sure, that's fine. I
So-
don't think he'll need it, but
I want to tie the component pouch there so that he can just
Okay.
slip it into the pouch.
okay. But what I will say is, after incinerating a whole room, he gets a inkling. Give me a intelligence check for Honey, really
Okay.
quick.
That is 16 plus 4 for dirty 20.
Okay, so he understands. He doesn't understand what the spell is, but he does know that it's somehow able to cast a spell, and he's kind of figuring out how to use it. So he fades back out of the Shadowfell and to the rest of you.
Did the guy drop his little dagger thingy?
Yes.
Can I pick it up?
Yes, it is a regular dagger.
That he used to cast the eyes on me?
They weren't. When I said there was a bunch of eyes on you, I meant like there is a room of shadow elves staring at you with murder's intent.
Oh. Well, I want to just fade back with his dagger.
Okay. All right. It does look a little different than regular daggers, but it is kind of like the family dagger, if that makes sense.
The what?
It's like Vivian and her brother's family dagger.
So I
So-
want to take the dagger and I want to give it to Vivian.
Okay.
Dear
You know what, fair
Vivian,
enough.
This should be your family dagger, I suppose. Here you are.
She looks at it, it's kind of coated in blood, but it does definitely remind her of her own sibling, so she's not going to question it too much as a 5-year-old. She's going to just kind of... She doesn't have anywhere to put it, so she's going to hand it to Bone. What do I do with this?
I'll hold on to it until we get to your place, alright?
Okay.
I'll just slip it into my bag for her.
But what I will say now, that at least Honey knows, you can always question him about this if you want, is this is what the item actually is.
Ah, yes, and this is the thing I could make with the orbs that I got.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So now you have potentially 2, or you can
Mm.
make your one into a portable hole.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So this would go into like Honey's little satchel that he has on him now?
yep. He's carrying it quite well.
He has a little satchel on the side of him. Boop-a-doop.
All right. So,
Is this
one
where-
room down, and you managed to gather up a Vivian. It is near the end of the session. Does anyone want to do anything before we end?
No.
I would love to just make sure I harvested all the lobster meat I could.
Yes, you can. Give me
Do I have
a...
to roll for it, or
What kind of check would I have you make here?
it says
Survival.
survival.
Oh, I was bullshitting when I said survival.
No, that's like a thing from the cooking utensils.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I do wish to do something with the lobsters.
Okay.
I want to harvest the poison glands from their tentacles.
Ooh.
And I should add +3 to this because I'm proficient with cooking utensils as well. So that's 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay.
How, wait, are you adding your proficiency bonus? Shouldn't it be +4?
No. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, it is +4. Yes, 20.
You harvest them very well and manage to split the poison glands away from them.
Oh, that I didn't roll yet.
No, I know. I'm saying that as a
It's-
cook, he manages to do exactly that.
Right, I
So
pull it out, is what
he-
you're saying. I get
he's-
the
Exactly.
plans out for him.
He's
It's
doing
nice
it
and
for me.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Deimos does as a chef.
Yes,
Um,
it
This
all
is
makes sense.
I wanna-
Natural for
I
me.
want to take those glands, and I want to combine them with some scotch that I can make to make a poison scotch.
Okay.
Why are you making a poison scotch?
Huh?
Why are you making a poison scotch?
I don't know. Down the line, I might have to poison somebody.
You know what?
My bad, of course.
Guys, I gotta go. I have to wake up early in the morning.
Yeah,
No
same.
problemo.
Alright.
We want to set up camp while we're here, since this area seems like it might be clear, just so we can have a long rest before we move on.
Yeah.
It's
I
also
have a question,
livable
by the way.
because this is where they used to actually stay.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
What level are we supposed to be?
11.
Okay.
In that case, if we're gonna take a long rest, I want to use one of my features, the Song of Rest. So I have to make a
Mhm.
performance, but essentially you gain a 1d6 extra hit points, and you also can add a extra hit die to your recovery.
Okay.
Rest is
So it's
for a
1d6
short rest.
for.
Sorry, rest is for a short rest, for long resting.
Yeah.
This would qualify as a short rest. Because it is a crisis situation, I will say it's a short rest.
So you can add a one.
I like that.
You can add one extra hit die to your healing, and you also have 1d6 for temporary HP.
And I will actually say that based on the fact that you made a liquor out of this,
Mhm.
what you've made is something called Diffenbach.
Bibimbap?
Diffenbach.
Oh, let's say the Korean food bibimbap.
Yes, absolutely. But here is your Diffenbach in D&D campaign. To let you know, if you get someone to drink it, they have to make a DC 15 con save, or become silenced. Their vocal cords are squeezed shut for 1d4 hours.
Damn.
So
It's
I
like
got
our
a
drink anaphylaxis.
I got a 30,
Basically.
I got a 32 on that roll there
What was the
Oh,
roll for again?
silence.
for performance to do the Song of Rest.
Okay, that works. So everyone's gonna get a nice little rest for now, and I will say, in response to the song, something seems very unhappy about your performance as you hear that same large shriek and something seemingly darting away down the tunnel as you start to perform. And unless anyone has anything else to do, I will leave that until next time.
Hell yeah.
Gotta go.
The final thing I'll say is that I'll lay out my bedroll for little Vivian to take a nap on, and I'll sit with her, with Honey, and just kind of let her take a nap.
Honey is kind of very protectively wrapped around both of you,
Aw.
and he's also chewing on your forehead.
As he should.
As he deserves.
Nice and mouth.
Absolutely. He's a good boy.
He's mouthing your muzzle. Oh, speaking of which, have you even turned back from being giant fluff?
I'll do it during the short rest. That'll be a little detransition.
Okay, so he is just mouthing your muzzle until you turn back.
Rawr, rawr.
Landon and Sapphire, where are you guys actually resting here?
I'm just
I'm
kind
gonna
of chilling.
vibe next to London.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just chilling with Ishmael.
Does anyone want to start a fire? Because there is that giant fire pit in the middle.
I do wish to start a fire.
I would love to use it to like prepare the lobster for tomorrow's meal. Some of the lobster, not all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, I could also, because temporary hit points do stack if it's different abilities.
Mhm.
I can roll like a cooking check and like see if we can put temporary hit points on top of temporary hit points.
Give me a quick survival check to see how well you start a fire.
So you said there was a giant fire
okay.
pit.
There's a fire pit. You still have to start the fire.
I got a 13.
4. I got a 4 for starting it.
I'll say both of you together get a 17. Does that sound nice? So you start the fire, it roars into a blazing bonfire. The whole room lights up, but you have the smell of burning flesh as your pyre is literally a funeral pyre. So, you know, it is what it is.
You gotta go, gamers. Good night.
Yeah, same.
Have fun.
See y'all later.
Does a short
Bye.
rest refill any spell